Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel if you are brand new. My name is Danielle and I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you guys this video because I've been wanting to do this for a while. So I went back and scoured a haul video for you guys and found one, and I want to share with you guys everything that has sold from this haul video. I wanted to actually do my very first haul video I ever put on this channel, which is actually one that I reacted to not very long ago, but I actually didn't have written down what I paid for everything, so it wasn't really going to be super accurate. So I actually picked one from September 24th of 2021 because I shared with you guys how much I paid. I also had it written down in Vendu at this point so I could actually go back and see exactly how much I paid for everything. So let's go ahead and just jump into this video. I want to go through every single thing from that original haul, and then I want to go through one by one and tell you guys if it's sold, if it's not sold, what it's listed at, if it didn't sell, what it sold for, and how long it took to sell if it did sell. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so I did move over just a little bit just so I could pop up the listings here so you can actually see the items I'm referring to. I am going in order of the way I shared it in the haul video because I actually rewatched the haul video to make this sheet in front of me. Also, I will be looking down just a little bit just so I can look at my numbers and share with you guys very accurate numbers. I actually started listing all of this on September 27th, so it's been almost 5 months since I'm listing everything. It's February 22nd right now. I know 5 months isn't a super long time, but there was a ton of stuff sold from this haul, so I thought it was a really good one to do. Also, it was one of the only ones where I actually had everything and what I paid for everything, so this is the one we're stuck with. But let's go ahead and jump in. The first item is actually an Anthropology Clue and Willoughby yellow tunic top, and I actually paid $3 for this, and it is not yet sold. It is listed at $28 currently. I think I probably should lower that to $25, and I remember having a feeling at the thrift store that I shouldn't have got this, and I did because I thought it was cute, and obviously it has not sold yet. I'm hoping it sells in the near future, but it doesn't really have a lot of interest either, so we'll see what ends up happening with this. And the next item is a pair of Can branded with tag button fly skinny jeans, and I paid $7 for these, and these are also not sold yet. I have them listed at $50 right now, which I think might be why they haven't sold yet. I think I need to lower that to $45. I wanted to do them on the higher side just because they were branded with the tag, but clearly they are not moving, so I need to go in and do something about that. I have sent offers on these, I have relisted these, and nothing. I typically move these jeans fairly quickly, so I was a little surprised that these haven't sold yet, but I'm hoping they sell in the near future. I do find that items that are listed a little higher do take a little longer to sell in some cases, so I'm not mad at it, and I'm hoping they will sell in the near future. The next item is a J. Crew blue super soft sweater, and I actually paid $2.50 for this, and it did sell, and it sold for $23 with a Poshmark fee of $4.60, and then I was left with $18.40, and then after the subtraction of what I paid, I was left with $15.90. So this sweater had a very, very good profit, and I remember when I was getting this, I could not get over how soft it was, and I am really picky with J. Crew, and I do not remember what year this is from, but for $2.50, it was a no-brainer, and it had a really great profit. Next up is another kind of sad piece. This is actually a pair of Cabbie Jeans, and I paid $4 for these, and they're actually not sold yet. I have them listed at $38. I think the reason they're not sold yet is because they're just a basic jean with not much going on, which I can move. They just typically take longer. And with Cabbie jeans, if they're like distressed or they have like something on them, they typically sell fairly quickly. This is actually one of the only pairs of Cabbie jeans I have in my closet right now, which I'm surprised they're not sold yet. So I'm hoping they end up selling. Maybe I'll lower them to $35 and see how they do. The next item from the haul is an Anthropology maroon turtleneck sleeveless sweater, and this I paid $3.50 for, and this has sold, and it sold for $25 with a $5 Poshmark fee, and then I was left with $20, and then after subtracting $3.50, I was left with $16.50. So this again had a really great profit. I honestly thought this would sell for a little more than $25, like I was thinking maybe $30, but honestly I wasn't mad that it did sell for $25. Anthropology again is not a brand that does as well as it used to, so I was not mad at accepting this offer, and in the end I still did make a good profit. Next was actually one of my favorite items from this haul because I don't find this brand often. It was a Matilda Jane black dress, and I paid $3 for it. This has sold, and it sold in almost 2 weeks. This sold for $28 with a Poshmark fee of $5.60. I was left with $22.40, and then after subtracting my cost of $3, I was left with $19.40. Matilda Jane is a brand that I love to sell, but I just don't find it super often. But when I do find it, typically the pieces sell very quickly for me. I want to say Matilda Jane has a 100% sell-through rate for me. I want to say, because I feel like everything I've picked up, I've sold. I love this brand. If you have not picked it up before, I highly recommend. There are a couple pieces that are not great, but for the most part, when I look things up, everything seems to be doing really well. The next item is a pair of Adriana Goldschmidt Jody crop jeans in black. These I paid $3.50 for, and these did sell. These sold for $45 with a $9 Poshmark fee, and then I was left with $36, and then after the $3.50 that I paid, I was left with $32.50. So this was a very, very great sale. Adriana Goldschmidt jeans are definitely hit and miss. There are a ton of styles that really don't sell really good, but there are also some styles that still sell really well. Like these sold for $45. A lot of the time, the highest I can move AG jeans for is about $40. $40 is honestly like a sweet spot for me. So I was actually really surprised when these sold for $45, and these actually sold outright as well. So I was very happy with this sale, and I had a really great profit. Next is a pair of Hudson Signature Bootcut jeans. I paid $6.50 for these jeans. These sold for $40 with an $8 Poshmark fee, which left me with $32, and then after the $6.50, I was left with $25.50. This is actually the last pair of Hudson jeans I picked up and sold, and they actually sold very quickly. And I actually picked up a pair in the last thrift store haul I uploaded, I think like a few weeks ago, and I'm actually really excited now because I feel like they're going to do really well looking at this. This is the last pair I picked up, and they had a really great profit, so I'm hoping the other ones I picked up also do just as well. The next item is a Torrid distressed denim skirt, and this I paid $4.50 for, and it is not sold yet. I have it listed at $28 right now, which I think is a little high. I think I need to lower it to at least $25. But Torrid just doesn't sell as well as it used to. I think I'm getting into this point where I don't know if I'm going to pick up Torrid anymore because it just doesn't really move. There are some things that still do move, but for the most part, it just hasn't really been it for me. So I'm hoping I can still sell this. I think I paid a little too much for it as well. $4.50 is a little high. So I'm hoping I can still sell it, but I'm not feeling too optimistic. Next up is a pair of Pistola plus size skinny jeans, and these I paid $2 for, and they did sell. These sold for $20 with a Poshmark fee of $4. Then I was left with $16. Then after the $2 that I paid, I was left with $14. Obviously, this sale isn't the highest price sale, but I personally believe that making $20 and $25 sales is really what pays the bills. You guys see my What's Sold Wednesday videos every single week, and most of my sales are between the $25 and $35 range, and that's really what makes me most of my money. So this was a great sale, and paying only $2 for it made it even better. This is not a brand I pick up ever unless they are plus size jeans. I found that nothing moves from this brand for me except for plus size jeans. These would have sold for more, but I remember they had some wear like in between the thighs, just like rubbing, the fabric had worn down. So I'm still really happy with this sale, and I remember it had a really good profit and it sold really fast. The next item is a pair of Ariat women's bootcut jeans, and these I paid $4.50 for, and these took just over 2 weeks to sell, and they sold for $50 with a Poshmark fee of $10, and then I was left with $40, and after the $4.50 I was left with $35.50. If you guys watch me, you know I love selling Ariat jeans. They sell so incredibly well for me, and this was actually the first pair I ever found out in the thrift store. I know I get a ton of them from like my consignment clients, but this was the first pair I actually found myself, and they had such a good profit, and they sold for $50, which shocked me. I believe they sold outright, and they even had some like wear on them as well. So this was honestly a great sale, and I had a really great profit. Next was a pair of Athleta Sculptec skinny crop jeans, and they were in gray. I paid $7.50 for these, and they did sell in a week. These sold for $35 with a Poshmark fee of $7, and then I was left with $28, and then after my cost of goods, I was left with $20.50. I mentioned in this haul video that Athleta jeans were not selling as good as they used to, and that is still 100% true, but these actually sold very quickly for me, so honestly, I can't be mad at these, and I'm really happy with the overall profit. I don't typically like to pay a lot for items. I am a very cheap person when it comes to buying inventory, but I did pay up a little bit for these at $7.50, and I'm glad I did. The next item is another pair of Adriana Goldschmidt jeans. These are actually the legging ankle jeans, and I paid $5 for these. These have not sold yet. They are listed at $40 currently. This is definitely a style of AG jeans that does not sell super quickly. I may stop picking up this style of AG jeans as well, just because I don't have good luck with it, but I'm hoping I can at least move them for 30 or more, and we'll see. They don't really have a ton of interest either. I also want to say these are the jeans that like a hole, there's like some distressing on them that actually like ripped into a bigger hole, and I didn't actually notice till I got home, so that may also be the reason why they're not selling, but I'm hoping I can still move them. The next item is a pair of cut from the cloth Catherine floral embroidered boyfriend jeans. These I paid $3 for, and they have not yet sold. They are listed at $35 right now, and I really thought these were going to sell faster. I really did. I think that cut from the cloth has really gone downhill since I first started, and the only style I really pick up is Catherine boyfriend jeans, but I feel like even that style is not doing as well as it used to, so I don't know if this means I should just stop picking them up altogether or what. I really thought that like the floral embroidery on them was really in style, but I guess it wasn't. Hoping I can still sell them. Obviously, it's only been like 5 months, so there's still lots of time to sell them, but it's disappointing because I really thought they would sell faster. And next is a pair of Joe's jeans, the honey skinny bootcut jeans, and I paid $3.50 for these, and these again are not yet sold. These I have listed at $38 right now, and I have had really good luck in the past with the honey bootcut style jean. I don't know what it is. It's just not selling anymore. I think this video idea right here is a very good way for me to personally see, okay, that's clearly not selling as well as it used to, so don't pick it up again. And that's kind of what I'm finding here as I'm going through these, that I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have picked it up. Maybe I was living in like a year ago, 2 years ago, and now it's just not selling as well. I also don't really pick up Joe's jeans super often anymore just because they don't sell great for me, so maybe I just need to stop picking up Joe's jeans. The next item is actually one of my favorite sales from this thrift haul, and it was actually a pair of Citizens of Humanity Emerson Slim Boyfriend jeans, and I paid $3 for these, and they took less than a week to sell. They did sell, and they sold for $80 with a Poshmark fee of $16, and then I was left with $64, and after my cost of goods, I was left with $61. This is actually, I think, one of the highest price sales, if not the highest price sale from this haul. And I even said in that haul that the Emerson Slim Boyfriend jeans from Citizens of Humanity are the best selling style by far. So I would highly recommend, if you find these, to definitely pick them up. My thrift store actually did not mark them at what they usually mark them at, so I was very surprised when I got them for $3. So these really had an amazing profit, and I wish I could just find stuff like this all the time because it's just the best. We're now on to the shoes of this haul. The first pair is a pair of Franco Sarto block heel sandals, and I paid $4.50 for these, and they are not yet sold, and they are listed at $30. I think Franco Sarto is another brand that I need to stop picking up. It is a brand I used to pick up quite often. It would sell pretty well. It doesn't really sell that well anymore. There are a few styles and pairs that sell really great for me, but for the most part, they're just not, it's just not selling great. So I think it's another brand I just need to steer clear of. The next item was a pair of Topshop black booties, and I actually paid $3.50 for these, and these have also not yet sold. They're listed at $38 currently, and I really thought these would sell fairly quickly. I think I'm going to lower them to $35 and see how they do. Topshop is another brand that I don't really pick up often, and it just doesn't sell as well as it used to, except for jeans. Their jeans still do sell really well, but these booties were really cute, and they didn't have a lot of wear either, so I really expected them to sell, but they haven't moved yet. And then we have a pair of Torrid black flat sandals, and I paid $3 for these. These have also not sold yet, and I have them listed at $25. This is kind of goes along with what I said before about Torrid not selling as well as it used to. Typically, I sell their shoes very, very well, but I don't know about these. I might not have sold these yet just because I did buy them in like the middle of winter, and they may sell once I get closer to summer, so I'm hoping for that. But honestly, I don't know what's going on with Torrid, but I feel like it's coming to the end of its line. And the next pair of shoes was by Madden Girl, and it was a pair of bedazzled heeled sandals. I paid $4.50 for these, and they did sell. And these sold for $38 with a Poshmark fee of $7.60. And then I was left with $30.40, and then minus my cost of goods, I was left with $25.90. These were a very, very surprising sale. I remember selling them, and don't think I'd ever sold Madden Girl before. Obviously, I've sold Steve Madden, but I don't think I'd ever sold that sub-brand of it. And I was actually pleasantly surprised with how fast these sold and the fact they sold for $38. I want to say these sold outright. Maybe. I think I had them listed at $38 originally, I want to say, but honestly, I can't remember. It's been a while. But I'm really happy with this sale, and it had a really good profit. The next item is kind of a sad one. It's actually a pair of Nike Men's Lunar Epic Flyknit sneakers, and I paid $10 for these, and they have not sold yet, and they're listed at $75. I don't mind to wait on sneakers that are a little higher priced to sell, but I really had high hopes for these because the Flyknit Nike sneakers sell extremely well. And $10 was too much to pay. I don't think I should have paid that looking back. Probably wouldn't have picked those up now. But I'm still hopeful that they'll sell. They have very little interest, but we'll see. We'll see. Nike men's sneakers are the kind of thing that like sit for forever and then randomly one day they sell outright. It's very weird. It's happened to me multiple times. So I'm hoping something like that happens. And the next item was a pair of Bionic tan ankle booties. I paid $7.50 for these, and these have not yet sold. These are listed at $70, which is a little on the high end, but I have found with Bionic that if you list them on the higher end, you will get an offer fairly quickly. This is the only pair of Bionic shoes that I've had listed for quite a while and nothing. I have had a couple really low offers in the past, and I have a lot of interest on them, but they are not sold yet. I do have hopes that these will sell. I know these will sell. I just think I need to have the right buyer come along. And I do think there was quite a few of these listed, which I honestly just got sidetracked by the fact that I found Bionic for the first time myself, and I bought them anyways, so I think they're going to sell. I just think they're going to take a little bit longer. And the next item is another one of my favorite sales from that thrift haul, and it's actually a pair of Everlane black suede day heels, and I paid $4.50 for them, and they sold for $68 with a Poshmark fee of $13.60, and then I was left with $54.40, and then after my cost of goods, I was left with $49.90. If you guys watch me, you know I love Everlane, one of my favorite brands ever to sell. This was the first time I had ever found Everlane shoes on my own at the thrift store, and I was so surprised that they were $4.50. These were also almost brand new, like they had no wear on them whatsoever, and they sold very quickly for $68. I want to say I had them listed a little on the higher side, and then I took the $68 offer, but it still had such an amazing profit that I honestly can't be mad at that, and I just love Everlane so much. And the second to last item was a pair of Allbirds gray wool loungers, and I did pay $2 for these. They did sell for $50 with a Poshmark fee of $10, and then I was left with $40, and then after my cost of goods, I was left with $38. This is my first time ever finding Allbirds, and I have not even found them since then, but I was so excited to have found them, and I had them listed at, I want to say 55 originally, and I had received so many lowball offers, and I was not having any of it. I was gonna sell them for $50, or I was not gonna sell them because I had a lot of pride in these shoes, and I finally got a $50 offer and accepted, and I was extremely excited. I was super happy with the sale, and of course it had a really great profit. And the very last item from this haul was a pair of Teaks gray ballet flats, and I paid $2 for them, and they have not yet sold. I do have them listed at $135, which I think is too high. I honestly hadn't ever found Teaks before and listed them, so I had no idea what I wanted to list them at because I'd never sold them before. So I started them very high, and I feel like it's too high, so I'm gonna go lower the price of them and kind of see if they sell then. But it's only been 5 months, so it honestly could just take a little longer just because they're a higher priced item. But overall, I'm still happy with this whole entire thrift haul, and I think it was a very good thrift haul, and I'm really happy with the profit I made. So now that I went through each individual item, whether it sold or didn't sell, I want to go over everything further and go over all of my numbers in total. So there were 25 items in this lot in total, with 12 items that have sold and 13 items that have not sold. Like I said, I started posting all of this stuff on September 27th, so a little under 5 months since I posted everything. I paid around $110 for the entire haul originally, and the total that I've made so far after selling fees is $401.60, and the total profit after subtracting what I paid is $301.60. So that is a little over $300 in profit with 13 items left to sell, which is really great for me. But let me know what you guys think of this haul. Would you be happy with all these items and the profit? Would you not be happy? Let me know all of your thoughts down below. Personally, I am really happy with my profit on this, especially since I have 13 items left to sell. I've not even sold half of my items. I think I have some really solid pieces in the rest of this haul that will still sell and still add to this profit. But let me know if this video was helpful for you guys and if you enjoyed watching. If you do want to see another one, definitely let me know down below and I will do a whole another haul and break it down just like this. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next week.